You're listening to AM Radio 666, broadcasting stories from the edge of reason. Tonight's tale begins in the winding hills of rural Tennessee, where a town once stood. A town people remember visiting, but that no longer appears on any map. No roads lead to it, no signs mark its place, and those who go looking for it sometimes never come back. They called it Derringer, a blink and you miss it kind of town. Population 210 on a good day, tucked between two ridgelines in the Tennessee backwoods. About an hour south of Cookville, past a winding stretch of road most people had forgotten, there was a diner, a post office, a tiny wooden church with a crooked white steeple. Visitors recall the hum of cicadas, the dry heat of southern air, and the smell of a general store that reeked of dust, diesel, and old sugar. It wasn't famous, but it was there. Until one day, it wasn't. No closure, no evacuation, no record of a natural disaster, just gone. And yet, people remember Derringer, clear as daylight, and they all say the same thing. I've been there. I know I have. The stir began in 2009. A long-haul trucker, Calvin Briggs, posted a strange message online. He said he always stopped for gas in Derringer, on US Route 42. But one trip, it wasn't there. No station, no buildings, just endless trees. The road looked broken, like it hadn't been used in decades. He thought he'd taken a wrong turn, but his GPS showed no errors. Then the others came forward. Denise Keller remembered visiting Derringer in the 1990s as a child. She bought a bird-shaped whistle at the general store. Still had it, still worked. She tried to take her kids there in 2012, wanted to show them the white church and the diner that served blackberry pie. But when she followed the exact route, nothing. Just a crumbling fence and dense trees. Her phone lost signal. GPS froze. She said the air felt wrong, like it was thicker. And when she asked nearby locals if they'd heard of Derringer, never heard of it? That's when it went viral. Forum posts, Reddit threads. Hundreds of people, same town, same memories, same eerie conclusion. A whole town erased. In 2015, a man named Harold Boone found something. His uncle had passed away. While cleaning out the attic, Harold discovered a box of photos. One was labeled Derringer, Tennessee, 1974. It showed a dusty street, a little boy on a tricycle, a diner with a neon sign, the church, the post office. People online recognized it. Some even claimed, "That's me in the picture." But no reverse image search could verify it. No town records, no matching structures in Tennessee archives. Researchers compared the layout to other towns. Nothing matched. A retired forest ranger took it further. He hiked to where Derringer should have been. What he found was a clearing, hidden beneath vines and roots, the crumbling remains of a foundation. In the cracks, rusty nails, shattered glass, and half a tricycle, bent, twisted, fused into the stone. In 2017, former postal worker Clara Mendel came forward. She'd worked rural Tennessee routes in the 80s, delivered to Derringer for years. Out of curiosity, she mailed a postcard to one of her old addresses. 2 weeks later, it came back, stamped, "No such address, undeliverable." But the paper was yellowed, the ink faded, and the stamp dated 1987. She brought it to her old supervisor. They checked the system. No record, no scan, no barcode. It hadn't just failed delivery, it had never existed. Then came the YouTubers. A channel called Vanishing American Towns set out to find Derringer in 2019. The host, Michael Astor, was known for exploring abandoned towns. He assembled a crew, tracked forgotten roadways, interviewed aging locals who remembered the diner, the pie. But no one could tell them how to get there, just vague directions and dead ends. Still, they went into the woods. Michael streamed it live, over 6 hours of footage. Then, glitch, static, distortion. A sound broke through, a humming, and children laughing. Then silence. Their van was found the next day, parked near a tree line, equipment inside, still rolling. But the crew was never found. Today, Derringer, Tennessee remains an unsolved mystery. No signs, no ruins, no residents, just memories, shared by people across the country, people who've never met, yet all describe the same place. The crooked steeple, the smell of sugar and diesel, the bird whistle. Some say it was a government test. Others whisper about a town that made a deal with the devil and vanished. But others believe Derringer was never a place on Earth. It was a fragment, a sliver of shared memory, a place that remembers you, each time you remember it. And if the weather is just right, and the static lingers on your radio just a bit too long, you may see a diner in the trees, a crooked steeple in the mist. You might stop for gas, hear the cicadas, buy a bird-shaped whistle, and, if you do, you'll be welcomed back, like you never left. But you won't return. This is AM Radio 666. And if this story echoed in your mind, maybe it wasn't just a tale, but a memory buried deep. Be sure to like and subscribe, because the next story we tell might be one meant only for you as a warning. Until then, keep your lights on and a map close. You never know when a road might take you back to somewhere that no longer exists.